Welcome back to another section. In this one, we'll prepare our project so that we can continue working on this environment in this course together. So in this one, we'll talk about how to create a brand new project in Unreal Engine 5, and we'll also talk about enabling some plugins that we'll need to use for the cinematic renderings and all those things. And we'll also be adding the downloaded assets from Leotud Studios that we've downloaded in the last section, and we'll also be adding free assets from Unreal Engine Marketplace. So first of all, let's open up Epic Games Store, and in here let's go back into Unreal Engine and Library. And here you already might have downloaded 5.3.2 from the last section, so you can just click on Launch and it will launch Unreal Engine. Once you have launched Unreal Engine, you'll be welcome with this page. Here, to start a new project, just click on Games and Blank, and we'll choose Blueprint, and we'll also turn on ray tracing, even though we'll not be using ray tracing because we'll want some of the features that are included in ray tracing a little bit. And here you can choose your project location. I've already set it to wherever I want, and for this project name, let's name it as Abandoned Church. And once that's done, let's click on Create. Now this initial loading will take quite a bit of time, so please be patient and wait for it for a while. Now we are in Unreal Engine. So before we do anything, I know the UI might be a little bit different from yours because I've already preset them into whatever I like, but I'll talk about it more in the next section. Now let's enable some of the plugins that we'll need to use. So go into Edit and Plugins, and here you can find whatever plugins that you'll need. For this one, we'll need a movie render queue. So just type in movie render in the search bar and select both. And if you find this message, just click on yes. But as you can see, it will ask you to restart Unreal Editor to take changes. But we don't need to do it yet. And let's search for modeling as well, and I'm sure by default it should be on, but if it's not on, turn on modeling tools editor mode in here. Once that's done, you can just click close it, and then let's just close it for now because we don't need it restarted right away. So after that, we're going to be adding some of the assets to our project file. First of all, you might have already downloaded the course template that I have talked about in the last section, and it will be a zip file. All you need to do is right click and extract files, and you'll get this folder. You'll need a WinRAR or something else like 7-zip or something to extract these, but once you're done, open this folder and you'll see all these things, and then go into content and you'll find this Abandoned Village, Leotud course, and all these files. But we'll just need two folders, the Abandoned Village folder and Leotud course. Select these two, right click and copy. And then browse your project that you just created. So in our case, we're going to open up Abandoned Church folder, which is the project that we just created, and go into content, and we're going to be pasting it over here. Now, once that is pasted, we'll need to go back into Epic Games Store, and let's go into Marketplace because we'll need some tree assets for our cinematic environment. So let's search here for Megascans. sorry, if you go into free and go into Megascans, you'll find all the trees. I apologize for the mistake, but here are all the trees, and I particularly like 3 of them, but whatever it is, it might be the same. But if you want to follow through, let's download this one over here. This is the European Hornbeam. So I've already downloaded, but if you don't have it yet, you can just add to cart, and it is completely free, and you can check out over here. Once you have done that, what you can do is you can add to project, and let's search for your project, which is the abandoned church. Click on this and add to project. Now it will be downloading because you have never downloaded this pack before, so it will get downloaded, and once that is downloaded, it will get copied into your project folder. Now while that is going on, we'll also search for a mannequin, which we'll need as a size reference. I think we'll have to search for UE4 before mannequin. This is free from Epic Games as well, UE4 mannequin, and just click on it. Again, the same thing. If you haven't have that in your purchase history yet, just click on add to cart and then check it out. Once that is done, add to project again, but as you can see, we click on add, but we don't see any of the projects. But what you can do is click on show all projects, and you can click on project here, but it doesn't let us add to the project because our version of Unreal Engine is not compatible with this asset file. However, you can override this by clicking on select version down arrow over here and choose whatever is the latest, in this case 4.24, and then just click on add to project. And right now the European Hornbeam is being downloaded, so it is in queue at the moment. Once this is done and then added to the project file, this will be added as well. So be patient, wait for a bit, and then come back to the next section. So I'll see you in the next section.